want you to shut up. He wants you to shut up. Real bad. Real bad. This person would give absolutely anything to um, shut you up. Like they don't want you to um, use your voice. They want you to keep quiet. Whatever it is that you're saying, you're aggravating people. I feel like maybe you're doing something where there's a lot of competition in that industry or something. And so someone feels like, if they keep antagonizing you and harassing you, that will potentially run you off. So they just keep doing the same repetitive thing. I feel like you're dealing with like trolls or something. I'm not really sure. But I just feel like someone really wants you to be quiet. And my suggestion to you is to not shut up. Because I feel like whatever you're doing, it may take some time for you to manifest whatever this is, but it's definitely coming, whatever it is. Um, but I feel like there may be like a group of people that are doing something in an effort to try and maybe make you walk away, just kind of let whatever this is go and just, leave it alone. If I were you, I wouldn't do that. I would just continue to keep going, um, because oftentimes people will only target you if they feel like you encompass something that they don't or that they want, and so that's the only reason that they would be. You must be really good at whatever you're doing. Is basically what I'm trying to get at. So don't give up. Because I feel like something really good is going to um, come of the situation if you keep at it. But you'll never know if you just kind of, let it go and don't bother to keep going with it. So keep going with it. I feel like you could be keeping to yourself, maybe not um, saying a lot about whatever it is that you're manifesting. Um, Maybe really just kind of, um, you know, minding your business and not really paying attention to, the masses, just really in your own little world. Like something may have ended, whatever ended for you. It really puts you in a really rough spot where you may have been like a bit jaded. Um, you may have just come through some sort of dark night of the soul, but I feel like something really good is coming in for you. It's going to be some sort of wish fulfillment after some sort of period of really being like sad and disappointed about some sort of action that someone took towards you that was really aggressive and maybe even unfair. You perceived it to be. It could have been something to do with like a love situation where someone really never revealed their inner feelings for you, or they didn't um, really like share in the connection with you. It was maybe very one sided, where maybe you revealed something to this person and they just kind of never really opened up to you. I feel like this is a bleed over from yesterday's message. This person had some sort of childhood wounding or inner work that they need to go through. So if this is not you that's going through a dark night of the soul, that's coming to an end, maybe it's this person, but I feel like this is someone that is extremely like, if this is you, you're someone that's been through quite a bit. um Very wise, um really in tune with nature. I feel like maybe you were planted or doing something that really didn't manifest what you were hoping for it to manifest. You may have had to like stand up for yourself in this connection, or kind of put someone back in their place that was kind of, uh, I heard, wasting your time. So really not wanting to sew into something. Maybe you've changed your perspective about someone that you see as like a toxic source. So, maybe you feel like this person needs a change in perspective. You've kind of cut them off. They're burdening this. You see whatever this is as a burden. I feel like someone tried to put you in a third party and you got clear about the situation and decided that it was not something that you were going to entertain at all. Um, this is someone that likes to have a plethora of options, and I feel like you just wasn't going to be an option for anyone, and so you kind of went about your way. This, whatever this is someone that's very sneaky and was trying to maybe put you in some sort of competition. This person is now having to um, look over the things that they've done to you, really reflect. They're like in a dark night of the soul. This is the second time this has come out. They're in a dark night of the soul, and it has a lot to do with them wanting to manipulate and kind of um, be in control. I feel like this is some sort of narcissist that's extremely controlling, wants to, I heard, have their cake and eat it too. So just really hell bent on doing something. I feel like this person has gotten um, several messages and indications that they need to stop but I just feel like they're not, they won't, whatever this is, they're not, they're a very hard-headed individual. So while they've gotten the message to stop and to don't do this anymore, they're not going to leave it and let it be. They're this is why they're in this energy now. Um and it has to do with someone that was extremely selfish. This is someone that will help you and then remind you that they helped you and let you know that, like, oh, you need to do this for me now because, remember last time I did that for you. So this time you owe me a favor. Like, they don't just do things for people. It's always some sort of underhanded, covert intention behind whatever they do. This is not someone that's on the up and up at all. You can't make it up. The devil. Mm. And I feel like whoever you are, you intuitively sense that about this individual or this energy. And so you got on out of there. But this was after spending some time and reflecting on just how big of a burden this connection was for you. And the fact that this person likes to play their cards to their chest. They gallivant around with a lot of people. They have a lot of shit going on. They could have even hidden a baby. But this is someone that, they are something else, honey. But the connection wasn't going anywhere. It absolutely wasn't going anywhere. This person had no intentions on giving you anything because they don't have anything to offer, um, other than their toxic ways, I heard. Exactly as I suspected. Yeah, this is just a very ruthless individual. This energy is extremely ruthless. This is someone that for every solution they have another problem. Like this is just someone that's extremely fucking retarded. They would rather to fight with you, argue with you, pick with you, troll you, harass you, do any and everything that they can to try and prevent you from doing whatever it is that you think you want to do, because they're in a devil energy and they're mad that you have finally gotten from up under them, because whatever they did, it was extremely foul and unnecessary. This is a bleed over from yesterday. A very selfish individual that made poor decisions that were all self-serving. You do not talk to this person anymore. They're confused as to how to come towards you, take some sort of action because they're on the defense and you're not speaking to them. They're confused about it. They're pretending like they don't know why you don't talk to them anymore. And you don't talk to them anymore because you feel like they're a burden. You don't trust this person at all. I feel like you're someone that's highly intuitive. And so anytime you get the back of the high priestess, the front of the high priestess, you're just still kind of learning. But the back of the high priestess lets me know that you're completely in tune with what this person is about. You're highly intuitive and you understand most of anything, any situation. You can kind of read the energy very quickly and you don't trust this person. You know that they don't feel any sort of anything about the way that they went about things. They don't feel any type of way about it. This is someone that does not deal with their emotions at all, and you've let the situation go. You're not worried about it. You're not um allowing yourself to kind of make any excuses for why someone behaved the way that they did. You kind of are accepting things for the reality, accepting reality for what it is. You don't really have any empathy. You're aware that this person has really poor self-esteem and that they're potentially blaming you for whatever happened. And there's just a lot of envy about whatever this is surrounding this. Like I feel like maybe this person may have been like this towards you because they're envious. But something was unfair and unjust. Something was had a really gross imbalance. You've lost all love for whatever this is. You don't have any sort of anything for this person, this situation, whatever this is. You You don't feel any type of way about it at all. This could have involved some sort of proposal or wedding or some sort of serious commitment. But I feel like you may have felt like this person was just way too childish, um, and way too codependent. They need to go and heal is really what they need to do. But I feel like this person is not prepared to do any of that. They're only prepared to just, I heard, project and do this whole blame game. Like they're not really willing to accept or admit to anything. It's woe me, how could you do me like that? Um, I did it kind of goes back to what I was saying earlier about like someone that will do something for you and then bring it back up to you. So I did this for you, so you owe me a favor because remember the last time I let you do this or I gave you this. They don't. They're This is someone that is just extremely the balance card was in reverse. So this is someone that is extremely unbalanced, unhinged, untrustworthy, likes to play the blame game, doesn't take accountability for anything, just a hot garbage mess. And I feel like the red flags was glaring at you and you adhered to them and got the fuck up out of there. And now this person could be doing some sort of they could be getting readings on you. They could be trying to do like some sort of spell work or something in an effort to try and get you to come towards them. But whatever they're doing, it's not working because you don't. I just feel like whoever you are, you don't have any intentions on doing anything at all with this person. Like you don't have um, any intentions at all to entertain this individual at all. You know that they're envious of you. You understand that they're threatened by your independence. They're threatened by your ability to kind of be your own unique individual, embrace your own individuality. So you don't give a fuck about this person. You're not interested. The queen, the high priestess, you don't care. You don't have anything to say to this individual. You don't care that it was a soulmate. You don't care that you had love for them in the past. You don't have it for them anymore. You are not in fear. You've completely accepted the fact that whoever this is, you're not in denial about the fact that they're envious of you and that they're full of pride and ego. You don't give a fuck. This person lacks discipline. And I feel like you don't give a shit. Whoever you are, I feel like you're some sort of privileged individual. I feel like this person has more problems than they ever let on or would ever be willing to open up and express to you that they have. They're envious of you because they have some sort of legal issue. So maybe you can travel and this person can't. There's some sort of distinction between the two of you where there's something that separates them from you and they want to project their downtrodden plight on you. They want their adversity to be yours, but there's just no way for their adversity to be yours because you're blessed and highly favored and this person is not. They're disposable because they serve the devil. They're a thief and they come from a long line of thieves. So the mother, the dog, the cat, the brother, the sister, the uncle, everybody is just criminals. They're all of them. Everybody with the shits. The grandmama, everybody. Everybody is envy is of each other and looking to take advantage of each other. Pretty fucking sad. And I feel like you peeped this and got the fuck on out of there. You know that these people ain't about shit. In fact, you expect them to do whatever it is that they doing. What they doing? Stealing. You expect them to be a clan of thieves. I tell you, you're high priestess. You highly intuitive. You sense that these people are envy, green with envy, and full of lies and thievery and trickery. I feel like this is some sort of trickster spirit, and you too mature for this. You are into courtship, you and marriage and shit like that. You don't have time to be playing with them. These people is getting messages of concern and they're in despair about this. There's somebody's going to jail for something. For what, I don't know, but somebody is going to jail about something. I heard a quack doctor. So maybe they're forging papers, certificates, school diplomas, and shit like that. Maybe even like some sort of marriage or something, but they forged some type of documents or something, and the police is after them, where they was trying to maybe do something to gain some sort of great fortune. So this could have been an inheritance, a property, so something to do with real estate, but something to do with the judicial system where they've been busted. And this was not just them, this was their family was in on it. So they got friends, classmates, auntie, uncle, cousin, sister, brother, dog, cat. They got a whole conglomerate of people together to try to do something, to steal something, and they were not successful. They're now under some sort of investigation and potentially facing some sort of long-term imprisonment. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Maybe they did this with the third party, you know, and they're concerned about the journey that they took. You can't never make it up. False person. They are concerned about this. Yeah. Family room. There's been some sort of fallout, dissipation, discord amongst a group, a community, friends, coven, cult, church, whatever this is. Mama, daddy, somebody has fallen out about something. Somebody got a message. And I told you, I felt it. Whoever you are, you're privileged. And these motherfuckers are not. It could even be something as simple as you got citizenship and they don't. So they mad. So maybe they forged some documents or something and they've been busted. Somebody somewhere is sitting in an energy of concern. They got some sort of message that the shit has hit the fan. And this entire family that took this journey together to try to accomplish some sort of great fortune or inheritance or come up or whatever it is are in fucking trouble. And it has a lot to do with envy surrounding somebody that is privileged. And I feel like the privileged lady is you. Your birthday could be in December, or your birthday could be on the 12th of whatever month. Could be March also. But you're just somebody that's got a lot of shit going on. And I feel like it could even be that this family, this group of people, they clammed together and tried to do something to you out of envy. That didn't work. They could have did some sort of sham marriage. That didn't work. I heard they could have even did some sort of marriage with your information. That's not going to work. They're under investigation for that. Identity theft, whatever the fuck they did, they are in trouble. Mm-hmm. Because they took advice from the wrong motherfucking people. Let your friends help you. These is the wrong motherfuckers helping you. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Now y'all gonna get to know the real each other. Get to know each other for real. Be spending more time with the family, but this time in jail. Mm. They in deep thought. Whoever they is in deep thought about whatever I said they in deep thought, and I said what about whatever this is. They've gotten some sort of message from an official person, so they could have got some mail and a notice or summons or something to get their ass down to court. They could have found out they got a warrant out for their arrest. I heard they're scared to go to work because they might have some sort of something coming to their job looking for. Some police might be coming to their job looking for them. Just real worried. And I heard spirits say, rightfully so. Mm. Last thing I want to be doing is running from the law. Tell you about me. I don't crawl, I don't jaywalk. And whoever this is, they're really worried about this. Could be immigration. This could be a number of things, but something to do with the court system. Feel like whatever this is, they don't have the resources to take care of this. And this privileged lady, I feel like somebody was trying to maybe attach themselves to that energy to try and get them to maybe help them or fix something. But it was not, I heard upright, whatever it was. Like, so like, let's say you met somebody and, you know, they're not a citizen, so but you're a citizen, so you could marry them and that would help them out. They never they were trying to do, they didn't want to do it with you, so maybe they stole, I heard, stole your information and tried to basically swap your identity with somebody else that they felt comfortable doing it with to try to get something to go through, and they've been busted. That's what the police is involved about. Like there's some sort of sham, something that's going on where this person is stressed. I'm talking about, I say this individual, this could be somebody dark skinned with a beard. Okay. He could look similar to this man on the photo here. Okay, here. But whoever he is, he's worried. He is stressed the fuck out. Because they tried to do something, and whatever they tried to do, they thought that they had calculated all their steps and that it was going to work, and it didn't. It's got their ass in the Eight of Swords, where they don't know what to do at this point. They're not sure how to go about this. They're not, because now they're running, I heard, running from the long arm of the law. So I heard Interpol, U.S. Marshals, and some more shit. And they know it's a wrap. They know it's a wrap. Sure do. Yep. They know it's a wrap. They know that the police is after them, whoever this is. I said they know it's a wrap. The High Priestess and the Death card. They're going to need to be strong, whatever this is. They're going to need to be real strong. Think, oh, the Tower. Oh, this is fucked up. Yeah, that's some fucked up ass energy to be in right there. That's fucked up. That's not good. That's not good at all. That ain't looking good. Somebody's not in a good. They ain't in a good. They in a tight spot like a motherfucker. Somebody is in a goddamn jam. I say somebody's in a jam. Emotional loss. This motherfucker is completely speechless. I said somebody is stuck. They know. They know that everything that they did, the chickens is coming home to roost. So however they say that stupid shit there, yeah. Don't need to be strong and ask God for some forgiveness. It's fucked up. Because they tried to sacrifice you. Somebody tried to sacrifice you. Somebody tried to do something to you underhandedly. See, that's the thing. You be fucking with people and you don't know who you fucking with. That's why it's best to leave people alone. Somebody tried to sacrifice you, and they've been doing something for the last 9 months. consecutively, like clockwork schedule. This person has not let up. They've been trying to trap you, block your new beginnings, block you from any sort of success, and now it's turned around on them. I feel like this is somebody that was potentially even, I heard Harry Potter face ass. So this is somebody that played with Ouija boards and everything else. They have unleashed some shit that they didn't mean to unleash. You know, they was somewhere playing with spirits and all kind of shit, witchcraft and everything else, and they unleashed some shit on their ass. I feel like whoever they was channeling and chanting to and shit wasn't even their fucking ancestors. They was somewhere channeling and chanting to some motherfuckers that ain't got shit to do with them. And now they getting their ass tossed up left and right. For fucking around with some shit that they know they ain't had no business fucking around with. That is the penalty for that. So now they got all kind of problems with the law and everything else. A couple weeks back, I had some shit on my board where some people was fucking with people and they didn't have no business fucking with you. And because they was fucking with you and had nerve enough to be breaking the law at the same time, they blew everybody. So harassing you got them and everybody else's covered. This kind of gives that energy too. So somebody was scamming and car cracking and identity thefting and PPPing and everything else. But in the process and the scheme of all of that, they was still finding time to harass you and fuck with you. And whoever you are, you're a chosen one. So them fucking with you has basically dismantled whatever, because they could have kept going on with their scam and shit, but instead of them focusing on their scam and doing what they needed to do for themselves and keeping that shit going, they were doubling back and harassing and fucking with you. So what that did was that shut all that shit down. So now everybody going down for that because this stupid motherfucker was somewhere fucking with you. I tell you, childish and petty. I'm trying to tell you, spell work that backfired. I don't make this shit up. Somebody was sending work at you on a regular, consistent fucking basis, and none of it worked. It didn't stick. None of it. I'm trying to tell you. You can read it for yourself. A busted, crooked official, police, nurse, doctor, judge in fucking trouble. I don't make this shit up. Motherfuckers is out here losing their jobs and everything else, scared and running scared. A Latin woman or man could be involved with this shit, and you're unbothered as fuck, and they irritated. They mad and big salty because you got some type of angelic protection around you. But these people tried it with you. They tried to do something to you, and that backfired by way of sending their ass up the river. So whatever they thought they had going good for them, spirit, God, whoever you subscribe to, shut that shit right on down. Now they ain't got shit going on. You know, the way they wanted you to be. Without shit, you know, ain't nothing going on for you, ain't nothing progressing for you. You just fucked up, just won't give up. Yeah, that's how they are now. Mm-hmm. Fried, died, and laid to the side. They ain't got a goddamn thing going on, and they ain't gonna have shit going on for fucking around. That's why it's best to mind your business. Nobody called you to come and gatekeep. Nobody called you to come and fuck with people. No, God never would hire you and tell you, yeah, go over there and start harassing people and try to make their life hell as much as you can. And do that shit around the clock for me, and I'm going to reward you. You got to be out your motherfucking rabbit ass mind. God ain't told you to do no shit like that. The only person that would hire you to do some suck ass shit like that is the devil. And that's who you're rocking with. So now you finna get what's coming to you. A whole bunch of bullshit, a whole bunch of upheaval, chaos, conflict, tower after tower after tower after tower, and more towers, bitch, for fucking around. Next time, do better. I ain't used these cards in forever. I tell you, Motherfucker fell for some shit they had. I'm telling you, this person was playing with a Ouija board. They was somewhere watching witchcraft. They was this is an old Harry Potter ass energy. They really thought that they was with the shits. They knew what they was doing. They knew what they was talking about. They just knew and they known shit. Then unleashed a whole motherfucking ancestor that's not even from their bloodline. Now they somewhere cutting the lights on and shit, turning them motherfuckers off, motherfuckers somewhere in the corner, scared. Like, did you see that? Right. For fucking around. Mm-hmm. Right. For fucking around. Trying to be cool. Trying to be part of the in crowd. Because I feel like whoever this is, they come from a long line of dark magic, dark arts. Like their people, their mother's mother practiced obey. And now they got the signs and synchronicities to go ahead on and convert and find something else to do, but they didn't want to do that. They subscribed to that, and so now that them spirits and shit then ran their ass motherfucking stone back shit crazy. I'm trying to tell you. Telling you, this is something you can't never make this up. This is something that they were led to do. They come from a long bloodline of warlocks of some sort, and they try to follow in those footsteps. But they are the one that was actually there it goes, spirit. They were supposed to break some sort of generational curse. So they're the one that's supposed to break that curse. So if everybody's been practicing voodoo, obey, Santeria, or whatever it is, you're supposed to be the one that breaks the generational curse and break off and go do something else. Instead, you fell in line and conformed and went along with it, and now you've got some shit going on. For fucking around. Feel like this person opened up Pandora's box and they can't close it, and now something is haunting them really, really bad. I'm trying to tell you. See, you can't make this up. Follow your own guidance. You cannot, I don't make up shit. You can't make it up. They forgot who they were. And you can't make it up. Conditioning falls away. Memory no longer defines you. I'm trying to tell you, this is something that was set in stone. This is some sort of tradition or belief or cultural customary for them to do this or that or whatever it is. And they're not supposed to do it. They're supposed to be the one that breaks the generational curse. And they did not break the generational curse. They conformed and fell in line. And now they've got, I heard, karma coming for the next 10 years or plus. Like motherfuckers is out of time. Clock time. Mm-hmm. You can't make it up. They did not adhere to whatever they were being guided to do. They went against it. So this is somebody that went against the signs, symbols, synchronicities, whatever it was they were being guided to do. They went completely against it. And somebody is mad, and I'm talking about pissed. Give their ass a cake. Now they super mad. Who gives a fuck about you being mad? Who is this person that's mad, spirit? Why they mad? Oh, somebody this motherfucker. This the motherfucker from yesterday that went old and gray waiting on you to come back and reach back out to them. They still mad and sitting out waiting on something that's never gonna happen. Stuck in their head trying to figure out how to cause some sort of conflict and chaos for you, but you busy and uninterested in whatever. I mean, really uninterested, really busy, with your new start and juggling whatever it is that you're doing and coming up with new creative ideas. You may have even met somebody new, but you've completely detached from this situation and got the fuck on about your business. And now this person is still mad, still trolling you from bogus profiles and channels and pages and whatever else they doing, honey. And you still somewhere in the Empress, your Royal Highness. You don't give a fuck. Fully aware and still don't give a fuck. I feel like whatever you do for a hobby, it irritates this person. They want to block any sort of attempts that you make to move towards calm waters. They want to block that. They want to force something with you. Um, you know, Maybe some sort of connection, and you're just not interested in having anything to do with them at all. You don't anticipate speaking with this person at all. Maybe at one point you felt like this, but you don't anymore. You'd rather turn your back towards this connection and remain single and focus on what's in front of you, not what's behind you. And that's got this person really beside themselves, um, and feeling stuck, and heartbroken, and really downtrodden, because they thought that they would come back around and have some sort of do-over with you. But they're now at the graveyard. They realize that this is over and there's not going. I mean, you can see it for yourself. They're at the graveyard. Uh, there's not going to be a do-over, because this person has a lot of very. You walked away from them because one, the connection wasn't going anywhere, and two, they have a very rebellious spirit. So you see them as someone like a sibling rivalry or something. They try to go into some sort of silent competition with you. A whole man tried to go into a silent competition with you. Um, and it was just weird. I feel like you saw it as weird, so you just kind of went on about your business. And so now they are somewhere stuck, destitute, full of chaos, conflict, and upheaval. And this is the energy that came out the other day. And you're somewhere single, self-sufficient, independent, minding your business, and nobody's going to force you to do any fucking thing, especially not have a connection with someone that you see as very juvenile. And that's why you've walked away, and the connection is not going anywhere, because you have freed yourself and went on about your business. And now this individual, where they were once somewhere hiding and cloaking their emotions, they're ready to reveal their self. But bear in mind, they're still a knight, and they're still very selfish and self-absorbed, and you've already kind of moved past it. We've moved past this, whatever this is. Same shit. You don't want to talk to this person. This person is in the Five of Pentacles. Meanwhile, you're somewhere in the Emperor's energy, minding your motherfucking business. You could have even met somebody new, but you're keeping that to your chest too. But you're minding your motherfucking business, free as a bird. Now, minding your business. You could even be married and just didn't announce it to nobody. You're at in this season here, you are keeping people out of your business. I feel like whoever you are, you recognize that posting and you know oversharing and all of that, this is not the season to do that. You could hit the lotto and win $1 million tomorrow, and I feel like you'd be wearing some Docker shorts and flip flops. You wouldn't want nobody to know. You don't want nobody in your business. You don't want to lead with your wallet. You're not looking to lead with anything other than your heart space, pureness. And so, in order to keep people from, angling you and clocking and sizing you up, you just don't overshare. You probably don't share shit at all. So nobody really knows what's going on with you. They may think that they know what's going on with you, but in all actuality, motherfucker don't know what's going on with you because you're very mindful and very conscious and intentional about what you share in this season here. And I don't blame you. But I feel like you could have even gotten married and just, are very conscious and don't say shit to nobody about nothing. You're just keeping people about your business. And this person could even be getting readings on you, and I feel like they're getting all the wrong information. So if somebody is giving them readings and whatever they're telling them, I feel like, and then this came up in another reading where the energy was cloaked, purposely cloaked. Whoever you are, you could be creating, like some sort of asking God to cover or cloak something so that there's protection covering whatever you have going on, so that even if someone was to try, because there's spiritual laws, and I feel like these people are not inclined to violate spiritual laws, so they will get readings on you. They will try to access your Akashic records, tap into things that they really don't have any business tapping into, and to prevent them from being able to kind of clock you and do anything to alter whatever you have going on. You've cloaked and protected your shit, so nobody really know. This bully that is been real busy trying to figure out and clock you. No, ma'am. To cause natural disasters. No, ma'am. Cloaking themselves and trying to act like they want to collaborate with you, but they're really trying to block your blessings. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Channeling and doing curses and spells and all of that. I say you've become an introvert. I said it. You privacy. Privacy. Not you can't make this up. Online community privacy. Not sharing whatever's going on with you. You could be married and you ain't gonna say a fucking word to nobody. Your mama, your sister, your cousin, the dog up the road, you don't give a fuck. You're not oversharing. You don't want you right now. You in a space where there's no stress, no worry. You could care less about what any outside anything is going on, because you have what you need in your immediate. Whoever I'm talking to, your blessings have already started to pour in. And I need you to know that's what I'm talking about in the reverse. This is the 10 of Wands in the reverse. You don't have any stress, burdens, fears, worry, or any of that. And that's why you keep shit to your chest, because it's easier that way. When you keep people out your business, you don't have to worry about anything, because motherfucker don't know what's going on with you. You don't overshare. You share just enough what you want them to know. Keep you. God said, confuse your enemies. Yeah. Because you realize that these people whoever these people are, they was never trying to help you. They was never trying to do anything that would bring any sort of merit or anything like that. If anything, they was trying to block you and prevent you from going on your journey to faith. They wanted to scare you and create some sort of narrative that something was wrong with you because you were spiritual, or something was wrong with you because you were into astrology. They wanted to create this narrative like something was off with you, when in fact these are people that are completely out of alignment. And I heard that these could be people that go to church every fucking day and they don't know God. My father don't know them. Absolutely. He don't know them. And these could be people that could quote the scripture, have devotional hour. Motherfuckers wake up at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning to have devotional hour, and they don't know nothing and barely been doing it since they was 2 years old, since they come out the womb, and they don't know God. They don't have any sort of relationship or connection at all with my Father. Because if they did, they would never have been somewhere trying to prevent anybody from helping you, create some sort of burden and overload for you, create some sort of fear for you. They would have never been anywhere trying to do that. Coming up, conjuring up ideas, letting they motherfucking imagination run wild on ways to create you some sort of instability with your finances where you would be homeless and everything else. They don't know God. These are not people that know God at all. My Father don't know them. They was somewhere trying to conjure up, imagination running wild like a motherfucker, trying to conjure up ways to betray you, backstab you, create chaos for you, make you homeless, create instability for your finances. Like they did the absolute most, and they did it around the clock, and it never worked then, and it's not going to work now. So now they somewhere like this, stuck and looking stupid. Because what they wanted for you is what's for them. The hole they dug for you is the one that they're gonna dig. That hole that they dug, they thought it was for you. No, tricks and jokes is on them. That hole is for them, not you. I said what I said. The joke is on them. The hole that they dug for you is the one that they're going to get over in. The trap that they laid for you is for them because they're the rat, not you. Mad because you blessed and highly favored, and they're lost, beat up, battered, and bruised. Sounds like a them problem, not a they problem. So I don't know why they tried to put that off on you. They wanted you to be ill. They didn't want anyone to collaborate with you. They tried to affect your love life. They wanted to prevent anybody from coming in to help you. They wanted to overburden you, disrupt your peace, create chaos. They were studying you to figure out how to attack your savings and create some sort of natural disaster for you. They are not apologetic for all the conflict that they created. They thought they was going to have triumph and victory over you, and it was a suicide mission. All them bitches been caught and thrown to the motherfucking wolves where they belong. Now they're having problems. I don't know who would sit somewhere and conjure up problems for the next person and think that God's gonna favor them, or that they're gonna have some sort of mercy or grace. Like, who the hell sits somewhere and thinks of ways to try to destroy and attack somebody's finances and security and think that they're gonna have good finances and security? Like, are you delusional or not? Right. This is somebody with low self-esteem, needing to go somewhere and really get themselves together. This is someone that is aggravated by your confidence, aggravated by your ability to get up and go, aggravated by your determination, aggravated by your entire existence. Why, might you ask? Because they lacked all of that. They don't have any of that. This is someone that does not feel like they have enough of anything. They don't have enough confidence. They don't have enough common sense. They don't have enough of any fucking thing to do anything other than sit back, troll, attack, and harass people under the guise of a mask, a IP address, might I add. Maybe a VPN, I heard. Who knows? This is someone that lacks any sort of common sense at all. They're the Grim Reaper. The relationship is over, no second chances, grow and transform your life. That's what they need to do. But they lack common sense, so they're not able to do that either. This motherfucker is off, okay? I'm talking about all the way off. Like, ain't nothing about them wrapped tight at all. This is somebody that is retarded as fuck. They'll sit somewhere and keep on clocking and keeping up with you and trying to see what's going on with you. Meanwhile, everything in their world is crumbling and tumbling. And they don't realize that the amount of energy that they wasting on you, they could be using to try to stop all that shit that's crumbling and tumbling all over their head, and maybe try to figure out how to strategize their way up out of that. Instead, the only strategy they coming up with is ones to try to attack and harass you. Jealousy and envy, baby. If you ain't doing it, if you the only way you have haters is if you're doing something right. People don't hate on you unless they see you as some sort of a threat to whatever they got going on in their pea brain ass mind. This is somebody with a God complex. They've been hanging out with the saltine crackers too long. So they got this complex where they think somebody left them in charge, and ain't nobody left them in charge of shit. Not a goddamn thing. Not a goddamn thing. This is somebody who is fragmented. Mind is all over the place. They can't concentrate for shit. They can't concentrate on their life. All they can do is concentrate on how to attack and harass people. I tell you, you can't make it up. Low self-esteem, trying to sabotage, full of guilt, toxicity, bound to patterns. This is somebody that they repeat, rinse and repeat. They do the same thing every day, all day. Every day, all day, nonstop. This is a low life. Somebody that does not have any self-worth and value whatsoever. They don't feel like they don't know how to find their way up out of whatever this is. They have no self-love, zero intentions. They don't know how to create. This is a copycat. This is somebody that has no originality or individuality whatsoever. They are just completely fucking lost and blocked by the universe. Because, again, they did too much. This is punishment. I feel like this is not even punishment. This is karma. Because what we put out, we must receive back. I don't give a fuck what you do, be it good or bad. Be prepared to get it back. This is somebody that has a bunch of negative karma because of they've been bound to toxic patterns and are riddled with guilt for trying to sabotage somebody who had self-worth and value, who cared about themselves, who loved themselves, who really worked with themselves. This person doesn't do any of that. So they attack this individual merely solely off the premise that, well, you always preaching self-love and, kumbaya, and bitch, that's bullshit. Like I seen somebody the other day talking about I don't know God. Now, this lady is living in a car. Free will is a thing. She's living in a car in the mountains of Colorado, and she's crying and in the same breath she's begging for donations. But in that very same sentence where she's begging for donations, she's attacking people and telling them, "Don't talk to me if you have a place to stay because you don't know what it's like." Like, everybody has been homeless at some point in time. Like, girl, pump your motherfucking brakes. I'm pretty sure every human being has experienced adversity to some degree, right? But you don't stay stuck there. And to say that, there is no God and God isn't real, like, that sounds like a personal issue. In fact, I would be more compelled to ask you to go and try to review your motherfucking life, because everything that you do, there's a reason behind it. Be it that you trusted the wrong motherfuckers and that's where you got, or You gave, you know what I'm saying, you left yourself a window of opportunity somewhere open, which is the same thing as trusting the wrong motherfucker. So that's how you got. Or, you made poor decisions and now you've been a bad management with your money, so you don't have money to find a place. Like, if you go and review your shit, there's a reason behind how some shit happened. Shit don't just happen just because. Like, this shit right here with this individual, this is the reason. I said this is the reason. Here go the reason right here. Everything that they've been committed to, toxic patterns, sabotaging, guilt, low self-esteem, all of that is basically this person has been feeding into a devil energy. They've been doing something that they know was wrong. They got signs and symbols, alerts. That's wrong. Stop doing that. I need to stop doing this. Even if your higher self just got in touch with you, it's like, this is wrong. I don't need to do this no more. Let me just stop. They ignored that. They said, fuck that. They felt there was not going to be any repercussions. They were never going to get caught. They were never going to be stopped. God ain't going to do nothing to me. God ain't real. He don't motherfucking exist. Well, now God has showed up and stepped in, and now you're blocked in all facets of your life. Now you'll be a believer. Now you'll understand that absolutely God is motherfucking real and he's not to be played with. And don't ever try him again like that. You're going to get your shit rocked every time. Now you're somewhere looking stupid, wondering why ain't shit going right in your life. Dark night of the soul. I said dark night of the soul. In the reverse, commitment, home, and family. You done lost everything. You done lost every motherfucking thing, or you're about to. Because of the poor decisions that you made. You chose. Free will is a thing. You chose to allow your ego to override common sense, override consequences. If I do this, I know this is going to happen. You allowed your ego to take precedence over common sense. An ego will have a hungry motherfucker starving. Literally. Ego is not the way to go. Right. And this person refused to change. They got all kind of indications that they needed to change gears, shift gears, change their perspective, do the right thing. Because this card, I talked about this card yesterday. This is, I've done something wrong. I need to fix it. That's this side. I still got time to fix it. This, I've done something wrong. I drug my ass about fixing it. I never decided to fix it. So now God is stepping in and is about to set me straight since I couldn't set my stuff straight. This is somebody that does not have any structure or discipline. They don't want to take accountability. Maybe this person, I just keep getting like this person had indications that they needed to fix something or they needed to change something about themselves. They needed to grow and evolve. They didn't want to do that. They wanted to remain in their south node, and continue to do the exact same thing. There could be something to do with like domestic violence. So maybe someone was like abusing or hitting someone. I don't know. But whatever this is, I just feel like it could deal with a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, but someone is receiving karma for the bad seeds that they planted. They didn't want to change. You can't make this up. They did not want to change. They did not want to allow the cycle to close and grow from the lesson and learn and evolve. They were not willing to do that. They wanted to stay stuck in their South. No, they didn't want to transform. They were comfortable in this devil energy. They were comfortable bound to toxicity and self loathing and, just being a goddamn demon running rampant, gaslighting people, playing with people, zero intentions, offering, you know, sex instead of love, just a hot garbage mess, honey. um and they're blocked from their ancestors. They're blocked from any sort of assistance from the divine. They are blocked because they did not do the work to grow and evolve. They decided that they were going to commit to the devil, and so now they are getting their rewards, which is chaos, bullshit, toxicity, imbalance, uh, homelessness, joblessness, moneyless, just a whole bunch of bullshit that could have been avoided had you adhered and went on and did the work and fixed yourself. You'd be you'd be better off fixing yourself. I don't know why anybody would want to go through life unbalanced, fucking over people, causing problems for not only themselves but for others, damaging others. Like, I mean, why would you want to do that when you could just take the time out and do the work and get yourself together? Now you blocked off from everything. You got nothing coming. Nothing. And most likely, them bridges that you burnt, you need to cross back over them, and you can't get back over a burnt bridge. So now what are you gonna do? That's what I'm saying. Now what you gonna do? You worried, stressed out, and don't know what to do. Shouldn't have burnt the bridge. Ruthless. A very ruthless individual. King of Swords in the reverse. This is somebody that play paper, uh, white collar crime, um, you know, don't tell the truth about anything, lie and play games, likes to cause confusion, likes to gaslight, just a very ruthless, um, extremely toxic energy that nobody would want to deal with. Like this, the King of Swords in reverse is something else, honey. This is a Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius, or just a very ruthless, bitter energy that likes to, I heard, mind fuck people on purpose. This is a deliberate, this is somebody that gets their rocks off by, and you can't make it up, Five of Wands. They get their rocks off by mind fucking people, playing with people, stringing people along, creating chaos and conflict, and then hiding their hand and coming around. Oh, what's wrong with you? What happened to you? That's this type of energy. The King of Swords in reverse, they will create some sort of diversion and then come around and act like, what's going on? What happened to you? Oh, that's terrible. And they the same motherfucker that created the problem, but they sitting in your face acting like they ain't did nothing. Like this is somebody that gets they rocks are this full of drama, a straight drama king, somebody that loves drama. This is the person that they deliberately seek out women that are toxic. So they like to get on the phone and do shit. That bitch bust my windows and flattened all my tires. They think they flexing by saying shit like that. And you looking at them like, you really dealing with somebody that's got all that? Like you dealing with somebody that's done bust your windows in 2024. You dealing with a bitch that done bust your windows, burnt your clothes, bleached them, and sliced out. But they think that's a flex because in their mind they're toxic and they have a very skewed. Because the King of Swords in the upright is somebody that's very clear and strategic and on top of their shit. In the reverse, this motherfucker is all fog. So Low vibrational. They think they flexing by saying some shit like that. Just a hot garbage mess, and they're under judgment about this shit. Under fucking judgment. Their filthy ways have finally caught up with them. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And it was a long time coming, I heard. This is long overdue. This person has been getting away and doing this for so long, it makes no sense. Like, they've gotten away with this shit for the longest motherfucking time. And it's finally time for them to pay the piper. Mm-hmm. Yeah. They're going to need to be strong. Because at one point they were celebrating and they thought this shit was cute. They ain't celebrating no more. They know that they are blocked off. Two of Swords again. They know that they are Three of Pentacles in the reverse. They know that they are blocked off and destiny is not in their favor. This motherfucker is stuck. Okay. Feeling real left out. Okay. Feeling real motherfucking sorry for themselves. This is somebody that ain't shit going right for them. This is a motherfucker that probably at once they could call somebody like, I need to come stay by your place. And, right now I'm having they don't have nobody to call at this point. There's nobody that's going to put their neck out on the limb for this person because everybody see that this individual is very toxic. And they're stuck. And they most likely feel like, woe me. But the truth is they created this situation for themselves. I say they created this situation for themselves. The Seven of Wands and the Eight of Swords. They're stuck. They know that all this shit that they did, every action that they took has got them to the point where they are restless. This is a restless energy. They can't sleep. They barely know where their next meal is coming from. Like this is somebody that really used to have it all. So this could have been someone that had plenty of money at one point, but they pissed it all away. If this is a masculine that is their weak point is women. So they could have had a really good woman, that wanted to settle down with them, that was willing to be faithful with them and build with them. But they fucked that up because they wanted to have a harem of women. So now that harem of women, they're there because they got money. Well, now they don't have money anymore. So the harem of women is gone away. Now they wish they could circle back and say something to you. They can't say something to you. So now they're stuck and forced to kind of sit and look and reflect at all this shit that they did. And it's got them in the Nine of Swords. It's got them in from the Eight of Swords to the Nine of Swords. Fucked up, just won't give up. They could even have an STD. Yeah. They could even be sick behind all that sleeping around and doing all that extra shit. They're worried about something, and it's not a good worry. This person don't have no place to stay. They don't have no income. They don't have shit. All they got is a bunch of worry and stress, and this is due to the actions that they took. And I mean, they really thought they was the one. They was running around doing all kind of shit. And now justice has stepped in. That Five of Swords, and they was running around. They had 2 or 3 houses they was going between, and this is somebody that could have had 2 bitches pregnant at the same time. Them 2 people dropped their load, had their babies, and boom, a third one come up pregnant. Like, just reckless. Just real motherfucker reckless. Like, do you ever, and this is not no spring chicken. This is somebody that's mid-30s, early 40s. Like, this is a grown man or woman running around playing like that. That know better. Know they need to do better, but just can't seem to get it together. Maybe this is your ex-husband or something, because now we got the Queen of Swords in the upright, and before it was the King of Swords in the reverse. So maybe this is some sort of divorce or marriage that has fallen out, because maybe they tried to have all of these additional parties on the external to the marriage or something. But whatever it is, I just feel like it's not ruffling any feathers For you, you're not sad about this at all. You've accepted that this chapter is over with, and you focused on your money. You don't care to talk to this person, engage with this energy. You know that they're upset about it and that they're spine upset because you started over and maybe juggling two things, but you're really focused on your bag and taking action and looking good while you're doing it. And you're getting a lot of goddamn rewards and recognition. And now somebody might want to apologize, but you're long gone. You're healing and minding your business. You recognize that this was never going to work out. You've shifted your perspective on this. You know that good or bad, it's fated, and this was, you accept this for what it is and clear about it. You could be getting ready to travel. I heard relocate. If you're relocating, safe travels. And I feel like it's going to be, if you're relocating or you're moving overseas, that's a really good idea. The Two of Wands is a very good idea. And the Ace of Wands. So this, whatever action you're getting ready to take, if you're traveling or you're relocating, moving overseas, whatever it is, going back to school, starting a business, whatever it is, take the action because it's going to lead you to some sort of really passionate, I heard spark, or like, something, maybe you started something before and you kind of walked away from it, go back and re-engage with it because you're going to get some sort of reignited passion or something. If you're traveling, I heard when you travel, you're going to get some sort of inspiration to do something that's going to take you from, you can't make it up. It's going to take you from feeling like you're blocked and not able to move forward to the Nine of Pentacles, feeling completely independent, like you got this, everything's going to go according to plan, to the Ten of Pentacles, where you meet someone and you connect with them and there's some sort of familiar energy where everything is really in alignment, and great fortune. And I feel like this is after some sort of very painful ending, where you had to maybe juggle something or was really trying to find balance between two things and having to kind of juggle your priorities. Feel like you're going to go from having to, maybe you're a single mom, and so you'll go from having to juggle and do all these different things by yourself to having a helpmate, a life partner, a spouse that can help you and really, add value to you and your child's life. So if this is you, congratulations. And I really, I feel like this is, you really went through a lot as a single person. Like you had a lot of betrayals, feeling defeated, broken down, feeling like you had hit rock bottom. But I feel like that you're moving towards a space where you're really going to be able to find balance and duality where you don't have to do it all by yourself. So that's really good. Anything else? Could be a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, but just someone that's a natural leader. They're loyal, energetic. This could be someone that's coming towards you. Maybe they're also getting over something where maybe they had to kind of, you know, repair and heal from something that kind of disappointed them also. So you guys will kind of be able to connect in that regard as well. I feel like whoever it is that's coming towards you, you will be able to trust this person. You'll feel very, I guess I heard, safe with them. You'll feel comfortable enough to kind of open up and be honest with them from the very beginning. Like you won't have to hide or, be worried about oversharing or whatever this is. Anything else? Just be patient with yourself, because whatever this is, it's gaining momentum. So if you want to meet somebody new, just, or you're hoping to kind of have a shift, um, some sort of wish fulfillment is coming in. And again, this is after some sort of long suffering, where you really felt like your wishes weren't going to be fulfilled, or the situation seemed very meek, very grim, like you just wasn't going to get a leg up. As long as you've been doing the right thing, I feel like you don't have anything to worry about. And you can't make it up. I said you're going somewhere where passion is going to be reignited. And here it is. There's the card. Passion reignited. That move or that trip or whatever you're doing, even if it's just a short weekend getaway or something is going to reignite, rekindle something, restart something where you were once in feeling conflict and defeat about it. It's going to re-spark something in you where you will get back on your horse and get going after feeling like you were defeated and in conflict about it. Your hard work is paying off. And some sort of solution is right around the corner. I feel like you were dealing with someone that does not operate from their heart space. Their heart chakra is blocked. Somebody tried to create obstacles and challenges for you, and what it did was create obstacles and challenges for them. So where they were trying to create problems for you, they actually did not realize that they were creating problems and challenges for themselves, because I feel like you're long gone. And if you do feel like you're stuck or any of that, it's temporary. And I feel like you should also take into consideration that doing some sort of spiritual cleanse may be necessary, because sometimes you can be feeling certain things and it's not even your energy. Like one minute you're happy and the next minute you're just feeling defeated. Like if you really take stock and look at your life, why would you feel defeated? It could be someone trying to send work at you. I mean, people have a lot of time on their hands and will absolutely get busy doing spell work. And it's weird. Foundations and achievement. Yeah, stay in your power. Call back your energy. If you run into something where you feel like, why do I feel, call back your energy. Denounce and send back whatever is being sent towards you. Because I feel like somebody could even be sending you some sort of mental magic, mental conflict, spell work to try to attack your confidence, make you feel like you don't belong or something. Like people are just weird. They've got too much time on their hands, in my opinion. Why is mental conflict here? Can I get one card to clarify this mental conflict, please? Someone knows they need to move away from this and find something else to do. But I just feel like this is a very arrogant individual that does not believe that what you put out is what you get back. And so they're convinced that they're going to be able to continue to do spell work, to attack your finances, attack your confidence, and they're impenetrable. Nothing's going to happen to them. They feel like they're very wise. Meanwhile, they're somewhere like this, sitting, looking at a bare tree that's not bearing any fruit or anything. So just wasting time. This could be a Virgo, Taurus, or a Capricorn, but I feel like whoever you are, you're healing and really focused on what matters and not really focused on what doesn't matter. And I feel like in your mind, this energy or this person or whatever this is that's in mental conflict, they simply do not matter to you. They could be doing everything they possibly can to try to get your attention, and you're just not giving it to them. They could be trolling you from fake accounts and, doing all kind of weird shit. Like, I just feel like whoever this is, they go wherever you are and come with their bullshit, and you're fully aware of it because I feel like you're highly intuitive and you just really don't give a fuck. You're not you wouldn't give whatever this energy is the time of day. And that goes for old friends, ex-lovers, anybody that's disgruntled or have some sort of bone to pick with you. You feel like you don't have a bone to pick with them, so you really don't give a fuck. Mm-hmm. That's what I heard. And so good for you. Don't stuck the small stuff, Pay attention to what matters and what doesn't. Fuck it. 2 tears in a bucket. Just know that God got you and you're protected. And so no matter what they do, how they do it, as much as they do it, it's not going to do anything. It's only going to block them, prevent them from doing anything, having anything good in their life. It's not going to do anything to you. And they're still mad as fuck, salty as fuck. But my thing is like, why are you so mad at me? Get mad at yourself. Get upset with yourself for being such a crab and a sucker buster ass motherfucker. Why are you mad at me? Don't get mad at me because you're a loser. Get mad at your goddamn self. People love to play the blame game. How am I to blame because you're a buster? I thought we were all individuals and all responsible for our own selves. How am I responsible for your shortcomings? No. I don't want these. This could be an Aquarius that you were dealing with. I think I said that earlier, Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius, but the air sign card just came up again. This time it was an Aquarius. Yeah. Somebody got the storm warning. Mm-hmm. Somebody received some sort of warning that this whole envy and that this was not the way to go. Somebody received a warning that it wasn't the way to go. They didn't adhere. They went on some sort of journey um, that got them in the Five of Pentacles. So the same energy, no matter how I try to get away from this whole past energy, it's just not, it keeps coming up. Someone feels really rejected by you. They feel like um, you don't care about them. You're not interested in them anymore. Um, like you're just really, done with them. Like you've went in a completely different direction from them, and you wouldn't give them the time of day. Like you have no interest in them at all. You can't make it up. They feel like you have absolutely no interest in them at all. They feel like you would prefer to be single rather than to entertain them. But I feel like this is someone that even when you were trying to interact with them, they were in an energy where they wanted to keep their options open or remain single. And that's the truth. I feel like you got a lot of confirmations and clarity that that was the case. You can't make it up that they wanted to, instead of, I feel like this would be someone that instead of saying, I really don't want to be in a relationship right now, they would play games. So they would, do all of these little one-up tactics and mind trickery, Jedi mind tricks, but you're highly intuitive, and so you saw what it was and got the fuck on out of there. I wouldn't be surprised if the Eight of Cups come out. You see that they're emotionally manipulative. You're clear about the fact that this individual is emotionally manipulative, unhinged, needy, and just not a good energy. You may have blocked this person. If you have them blocked, I feel like they want you to unblock them. Could be a Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, heavy Cancer energy. But I feel like whatever this is, you've called judgment on it. This, and I almost feel like compelled to say, like, not only did you call judgment, but I feel like this person feels like they're under some sort of judgment. So this could be someone that knows that they did a bunch of things that weren't wrong, maybe even things that you have no idea that this person did, but now somewhere they're finding situations that come about in their life and they always revert back to, this is because I did that. So this person knows about karma. That they're, if they don't, they're starting to kind of believe that karma is real. I feel like this may even be someone that did not believe in karma, did not think that what you put out you get back, because I feel like this is someone that went so long with unchecked bad deeds. So they got away with something for a very long time without any sort of, or I take that back, because they thought that they were getting away. So you could be doing things, and because you're not awakened, you will just think, okay, well, damn, it just, it's just life. Life happens like that. And it just happens. It just so happened that, my car broke down. Shit. So now I just got to get it fixed. Well, now this person knows that I'm having car trouble. I'm losing my job. I have finance trouble because of I did so and so, so and so. And now That's why this is happening. Like they're starting to connect the dots that what you put out is what you get back. Where at one point they were very sleep. They were sheep, I heard, so they were not awakened to how karmic law works. So they would just dismiss certain things like it's just the way, that it's life. When in fact, what you put out is what you get back. And they're starting to understand that. This could be a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, but they're starting to get really clear about why they are having so many endings and betrayal and everything else. And those friends that they were once kicking it with, ain't they friends no more? The devil. Hmm? Tied to some sort of cult. I think early in the reading, I was mentioning something about someone that needed to break some sort of generational curse, um, where their whole family, it's tradition or something, where they practice some sort of um, divination, be it voodoo, Santeria, Obey. I don't know. They practice something. And whatever it is that they practice, they were not supposed to kind of fall in line and conform with that. They were supposed to break the generational curse, and they did not. And now they are tied to something that you can't make it up, that they really want to walk away from. They want to get in alignment and remove these, whatever. This could even be like ideologies, traditions, or maybe, if this is a man, my father rules the roost, but now we're in modern times where, it's a equally shared, space. So, maybe in their house, men don't wash dishes, and so they've grown up. I mean, I'm just making an example. Maybe they grew up traditionally where the woman has to do everything in the household. But we're in a modern day society where that just doesn't work. And there's all these different facets of life going on. And so, it kind of makes sense for me to pitch in and help my wife. Maybe I should make dinner sometime. Maybe I should wash the dishes for her sometime. Maybe I could throw a load of laundry or two in to help her out. I mean, she is rearing my kids. Like, there's something where this person has been bound and trapped to some sort of pattern or way of thinking, and they want to walk away from that because it is not serving them. It's got them in an energy where they can't come anywhere near you. Spirit, God, universe, most high, ancestors, whatever you subscribe to, have blocked this energy from being able to come towards you. And you've made it clear that you're not playing with them. You're not interested in any of this bullshit. These old adages that they have, you feel like it's antiquated. If that's what this person's mindset is going to be, that's too antiquated for you. I don't like pop terms like modern day woman and all of that because it's stupid and it's catchy trends. But for me, this is someone that has been bound to some sort of traditions and customs that have not served them. They're antiquated as fuck. They need to revamp. And I'm feeling like if this is something that was passed down or that they witnessed their parents do, their parents are not even, they're in a loveless marriage or a loveless connection. Like, these people aren't happy at all. There's no balance. There's no harmony or anything else in the family or any of that. So those traditions and ideologies, they need to go back where they came from, the garbage. And now they want to have something. You can't make this shit up. you've got the woman holding a coin, the man holding a coin, and indecision. So this is someone that needs to, and the angel of love need, in order to bring whatever this is balance, they would have to be able to denounce and walk away from whatever this mindset, this institution, this cult, this religion, whatever it is. They would have to, it could even be their family. Their family may not accept whatever this is. You might be different cultures, religions, whatever it is. They would have to completely disassociate in order to have whatever this is with you. And they're at like a fork in the road. They want to walk away. This is like somebody that's between a rock and a hard place. They don't know what to do. Mhm. And they could have been in this energy stuck for the last 7 months trying to figure out what to do, the last week, the last 7 hours, but something with the number 7. They're just, and they go around. This is an overthinker. So this is somebody that goes around and round and round and round in their mind about this. Because they do want some sort of Four of Wands with you. You could have discussed having kids with this person, or maybe you lived with this person, but they see you as like their happy place. I feel like this, they never even seen what a happy family looked like until they were with you. Maybe you have kids already and this person was interacting with your kids because you live together or something, but they never really seen what, I feel like there's nobody in their immediate vicinity that has demonstrated what true happy bliss, content family unit looks like, but they experience something with like that or similar to that with you. But there's a lot of envy surrounding this connection. I feel like this could even be like a, whatever this is, this person, you guys are complete opposites, but it works. So you could be open, very outspoken, and this person could be very shy and quiet. There's something where there's some sort of duality where you're complete opposites, you're night and day, and there's a lot of envy surrounding this. And I feel like someone wants to say something to you, maybe something that you felt was deceitful. There's something coming out about a lie that was surrounding this. The World card, contracts, door to personal healing and happiness. The Magician, caring connections. Someone really, really has a deep fondness for you. Um, and it goes deep. The emotions that someone has for you, they run extremely deep, very deep. And I don't feel like they've ever even expressed it to you. They just kind of keep it to their chest. They don't say anything about it. They keep it playing. They maybe overwork to kind of keep themselves from thinking about you. But when they get home at night, the last thing they think about and the first thing they think about is you. What is this deceit card? Why is the deceit card here? What is this about? You could find out that somebody was insincere, like unauthentic, um, and maybe even find out that someone, um, I heard, got like a baby on the way, so maybe they got someone else pregnant. Um, let's see. They could have been like, yeah, yeah, they could have been. So maybe that's what's coming out. That someone, yep. it could definitely be that. It could be that maybe this person, so if this person was being aloof and secretive, the secret is that they got someone else pregnant and the person is like 8 months pregnant, so they're due anytime now or some shit like that. Or that they got married, or maybe they want to get you pregnant, or maybe they want to marry you. We seen that early on, but there's something, but I just feel like this is something to do with some energy that's external to you. I feel like the third party, they could have gotten a third party pregnant. And I feel like it was somebody was trying to trap them with the baby, I heard. But I don't feel like they want to be with whoever this is. That shit happens. I guess I don't know, and I don't know. That's wild. So I definitely feel like they could have gotten a third party pregnant, and someone feels very burdened, um, overwhelmed, stressed out. Um, but still not willing to give up the ghost. So still wanting to win, even though I feel beat up, battered, and bruised, overburdened, overworked, underpaid. I'm still somewhere trying to figure out how to get the last laugh, get the last lick, win at all costs. A very petty energy. I feel like that's why you don't want anything to do. The overall energy is the Six of Swords. So moving away, being guided by spirit to, calmer waters, clear about the fact that you're not gonna put up with lies, bullshit, or confusion. Finding a solution to whatever your problem is. Um, Maybe signing some sort of a contract. So maybe you're moving. We did see relocating earlier. So maybe you're moving, or, getting ready to make some sort of a decision about a move or something. Getting ready to take action on something. But whatever it is, you've got the Sun card, so it's a yes. So that's a good omen. Anything else? Someone finds you very attractive. And I feel like, so I think early on I said something about like this energy, one of these energies, like never ever experienced having some sort of like family, or any sort of like joy and contentment within side of a family dynamic. But they did experience that when they were with you, and they really want to kind of capture that and feel that again. Like, you and this person may have created a lot of really good memories. You can't make it up. So many things remind me of you. So they have, despite everything that they've been through, they have some really um, fond memories when it comes to you. They're not able to stop thinking about you. Um, I feel like this is someone that maybe both of you are, fairly attractive people, and they're used to dealing with people that cheat and that sort of thing. And so I feel like this person tried to one up you. So, before you cheat on me, I'm going to cheat on you. Or before you leave me, I'm going to make sure that I leave. Like, before you can hurt me, I'm going to hurt you. They never really showed you or expressed who they really were to you. I feel like that's part of the reason why there's so much indecision when it comes to this connection and how they should go about, you know, I guess coming towards you. But they do want you to know that they're becoming a better person. And they want to be more than friends. But they recognize that they did cross the line. So they did something that made them feel betrayed by him. But I feel like they're conflicted. One side of them wants to kind of let this go. So maybe you've expressed or said something to give this person the impression that, we really need to kind of let this go and maybe leave each other alone and, just kind of go our separate ways. But another part of this person really wants to express something to you, open up to you. But I feel like this person has some sort of fear of being vulnerable. I feel like it makes them uncomfortable to really be in their emotions. I feel like this person could really benefit from maybe some sort of counseling or therapy. So maybe they were, so this is in the reverse. So maybe they were afraid to contact you, but maybe they're inching closer and closer um, to contacting you. I feel like this person may have even been like spying around your social media or something and misread something. Maybe they thought you were seeing someone else or something. I don't know. Um, but they're constantly being reminded of you, and they're not able to move on. They're hoping that you can forgive them at some point for crossing the line or doing something to you. Um, and for just being a very shallow individual towards you. They want you to find some sort of way to forgive them. Um, you can't make it up. I said it earlier in the reading. You were the best thing that happened in my life. It just, you know, they need to go somewhere and heal though, because I feel like, um, this person, they don't, they're just off. It's really sad to see adults carry on in an unfavoring manner and go through life like that, because you really miss your own blessings, you block your own blessings. Then you have to go through life with the shoulda coulda wouldas, regretting and wishing you had done something, wishing you had been better, wishing you had, if you only you had just been just a little more decent, maybe I wouldn't be in this situation. Well, you could just take the time and work on yourself and get yourself right. The time's going to go by anyway. Why not make it useful? This person may not even be single. They may actually be in a relationship already. They may be working on something with someone else, or maybe working on a divorce, because I feel like um that may be the issue. They could even be trying to um become financially independent of something, a connection that was hidden. Maybe that's why this person was defensive and kind of hiding a bunch of shit. They were dealing with someone from their past and they didn't want you to know that. I don't know. I just feel like this person has a lot of secrets, a lot of them. And do I think that they would ever be very open and honest with all of them? No. Because someone who keeps secrets, that's kind of like somebody that likes being in their south node. That's their way of kind of keeping in control of things. So people that keep secrets, they never really, even when they call their self healing, they never really reveal, you know, it all. They don't. Somebody that does that in order as a way to kind of keep control of things, keep things at a slow pace, and keep you at bay. So I recognize that you are of value, but I also recognize that I don't bring any value to you, but I don't want to lose any sort of, um, you know, communication with you. So what I'll do is I will just do enough to kind of keep you on the fish hook. But people like the Empress, they have respect for themselves and they don't play like that. And so I feel like that's why you're not interested in this person, and you're waiting for the Emperor, someone that matches your energy, someone that's better suited for you. And that's got this individual in the Five of Cups. Because all they can do is watch you from a distance. Um, and that, that has them pretty downtrodden. The fact that they have to watch you from a distance in this very healing, angelic energy where you're truly your authentic, genuine self and unbothered with, the distractions and fallacies of the world. You're just really focused on inner healing and not concerned with, external. Mhm. And they want to block you. They want to prevent you um, from having any sort of happiness, um, anything that makes you feel um, good, content. They want to block that energy. I feel like they're not able to do that at all. They're just not able to put you in any sort of conflicting, confusing energy. It's just not your destiny to be trapped in your head about anything at all. And so now they want to send you some sort of message, but they're nervous to do that. They want to say something to you about something, but they're concerned that you will not um, respond. They're concerned that if they send you a text message, an email, make the phone call to say something to you, they're not sure that you're going to let them in. That's their concern. Their biggest concern is that you won't wipe the slate clean and say, okay, well, we can start over again, because you realize that this person was hot and cold, in and out, basically a hoe, because the Knight of Wands in the reverse is my hoe card. This is somebody that as fast as the passion start, it ends. They do not know how to keep their dick in their pants or their poom poom in their pants. They don't have any discipline or self-control at all. They are all over the place. Poor decision making on fleek. And you've made the executive decision to see that individual for who and what they are, and you freed yourself. called judgment. You're not confused about the fact that they try to put you in some sort of competition. They were slow to make some sort of decision about the connection that they shared with you because they had a gang of options. This person had a gang of hoes and they were stalling everybody. But now they'll say that they've had some sort of change in perspective about this whole Five of Swords business. Um, you know, trying to do this whole third party running around acting a fool. That's no longer a secret. That they're been trapped in some sort of devil energy, and refusing to let the cycle close out. Where they've been ruthless and acting a goddamn fool, running around, just kind of doing the absolute most. They're clear about that now, that wasn't the way to go. Meanwhile, you're just as cool as a cucumber. You could care either way. I feel like you're not concerned with this or anything that they have going on at this point. You just really wish that they would leave you alone and come out of your energy. So I feel like, on a day to day basis, you don't think about this person, but because this individual keeps on thinking about you, reflecting on you, and pulling and tugging at your energy, from time to time, they pop in your head. But that's them, you know, pulling and tugging and playing in your energy. I feel like you took charge of this situation and went on about your business. You could be in the process of writing a book. You're some type of earth angel, um, born to teach, nurture, and just help people. I feel like your book is going to be a really good bestseller, but I feel like you're into the arts. You do something creative with your hands. You could be a painter, or in some sort of role of leadership. You could even be back in school for something or needing to go back to school to kind of better critique some sort of skill or craft. Um, you could do tattoos. You could be a fitness trainer, or maybe considering going back to school to do one of those things. But you definitely inspire people, whatever you're doing. You may be between maybe of two minds about a career path. So maybe you wanted to be a lawyer, but now you decide you want to be a doctor or a healer of some sort. I'm getting doctor because healer is here. So maybe at one point you wanted to do something in the judicial system, but now you've decided that you want to do something a bit more fulfilling. So maybe you want to um, change or shift gears with your career. All right. I'm waiting on my company to get here. cornucopia. Some really good stuff is coming in. Just relax. And I heard trust the process. And all shall be well. To make sure my ringer is on, so when my company get here, I can get off of here. Company on the way. Not the right time. And big happy changes. Choose a new direction. I feel like someone needs to go elsewhere with their bullshit. It's beyond the expiration date for whatever this is. And I feel like that's been communicated clearly on several occasions. Someone has big happy changes coming in. Your health is improving. The answer is no to some sort of forgiveness. Someone is not willing to forgive you. So just let it go. Move on. Forgive yourself and move on. And trust the process. Look for a sign. Someone needs courage to do something. I feel like somebody's intimidated by your looks or something. I don't know. Someone is sad. It's just weird energy. Anything else before I hop off of here? Victim consciousness. So this is someone that's always like, whoa, it's me. You know, they don't never take accountability for anything that they do. It's always someone else's fault. So, you know, I'll create bullshit and upheaval, but then I'll blame you and say that you're the problem, when in fact I'm really the problem. Childish. Childish as fuck. Real fucking childish. Needing to reflect and redirect their energy somewhere else and don't know how to do that. Someone is not having any sort of anything right now. They're all fucked up. All fucked up. They're not enjoying the journey. Their poor decisions and inability to prepare has got them all fucked up. They're not having a good time. Not getting anything at all. Absolutely nothing. They're not. This is a very sneaky, narcissistic trickster spirit. This is a chaos demon that is just a wandering, lost individual that thought it would be wise to take some sort of risk that did not pay off at all. Okay, my people is here. I gotta go. My company's here. Bye.